Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. On the 4th of August 2023, which is 2 days ago, I made a video with this, and it says Russia deploys submarine armed with Caliber missiles, 15 warships in the Black Sea. So, usually when the Russians are bringing a lot of ships in the Black Sea, and they're getting them on combat duty, then a massive missile attack usually occurs. I stated in that video that maybe in about 4 days we will see a massive missile attack. It's no genius statement, but it happened. So last night the Russians attacked Ukraine with a lot of missiles and drones. Obviously the Ukrainians destroyed a lot of them, according to them. And I have about 5 or 6 articles ready to give you details on that one. They use Caliber, they use hypersonic, they use Kinzhals, they use drones, Shahid, Baba, Kamikaze. All the the menu was over there, full of all these items. So let's start with this article, which comes from Reuters. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Boom. So, Reuters, Russia vows to punish Ukraine for attack on civilian tanker near Crimean Bridge. So, if you remember, a oil tanker was attacked by a Ukrainian sea drone near Kerch Bridge and damaged it. Supposedly, the Russians vowed to punish the Ukrainians for that. Now, that was 21 hours ago, so that was yesterday on the 5th. We go to this article here. This is from Bloomberg. This is what? Again from 5th. Russia launches missile attacks in retaliation. All right, so we go to the real thing here. Reuters. Today, the 6th of August 2023. Russia strikes Ukraine with missiles, drones, Ukraine's air forces say. Russia launched a multi-wave overnight attack on Ukraine using 70 air assault weapons, including cruise and hypersonic missiles and Iranian-made drones, Kiev Air Force said on Sunday. The Air Force, which is celebrated in a holiday on Sunday, said on the Telegram messaging channel that Ukraine's air defenses destroyed 30 out of 40 cruise missiles and all, brace yourself, 27 of the Shahed drones that Russia launched overnight. Isn't that something? So that means, according to this, only 10 cruise missiles escaped and they just fell on, field or in civilian infrastructure, destroying what they were supposed to, because they are ineffective and they are inaccurate. That's what we are told. In total, I'm quoting, in several waves of attacks from the evening of August 5 to the morning of August 6, 2023, the enemy used 70 means of air assault weapons, end quote. It is also said Russia launched 3 Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, but would not disclose further information on them. So this is, now I'm going to put that on, the general information from Reuters, but we have a lot of information from these guys. And they tell us here, Ukrainian air defense destroyed 30 cruise missiles and 27 Shahid drones overnight, which we knew. And now we're going to see what kind of missiles the Russians used and from where. Ukrainian air defense forces repelling Russian attacks from the evening of 5 August to the morning of 6 August, have destroyed 13 Caliber cruise missiles, 17 KH-101/KH-555 and 27 Shahed 136/131 combat drones. The Russians used a total of 70 projectiles in the air attack. And I'm quoting here, during the first wave of attacks on the evening of 5 August, the Russians used 14 sea-based Caliber missiles, sea-based ram-pam-pam, these ones that I was talking about, and 3 aeroballistic KH-47 Kinzhal, these are the hypersonic missiles. 12 out of the Caliber missiles were destroyed by Ukrainian air defense, where we are not disclosing information concerning the Kinzhal missiles. So supposedly they destroyed 12 out of 14 sea bases, so the one from the submarines or warships in the Black Sea. The Russians continued launching attacks on the territory of Ukraine overnight on 5 August with Shahed 136/131 combat drones coming in from the southeast, with Calibre cruise missiles from the Black Sea and with KH-101/KH-555 cruise missiles fired from Tupolev 95 MS strategic aircraft from the area of the Caspian Sea. The forces and assets of the Air Force of Ukraine jointly with the air defense forces of other units of the defense forces of Ukraine destroyed all 27 Shahed 136/131 combat drones, 5 out of 6 Calibre missiles, second wave of the attack, and 13 out of 20 air-launched KH-101/KH-555 cruise missiles. End quote. Oh my. In total, from the evening of 5 to the morning of 6 August, the Russians have used 70 projectiles. Ukrainian air defense has destroyed 13 Calibre cruise missiles, 17 KH-101/KH-555 cruise missiles, and 27 Shahed 136/131 combat drones. Now, as a background, since the beginning of the Russian full-scale invasion of Ukraine, the Ukrainian Air Forces has destroyed over 3,500 of Russian air targets, specifically 350 aircraft and helicopters and over 2,000 drones. Okay, well, this is what these beautiful guys reported. And I don't think this was a retaliatory strike for the attack on the tanker. I think there's going to be something else. There's going to be something on another tanker. But hey, who knows? The Russians did not come out yet to say, yes, this is for that. They didn't say it yet. They keep their mouth shut for about 24 hours regarding attacks that they conduct. So, my friends, the Russians still have missiles. The Russians still have capability to strike Ukraine, but according to the Ukrainians are, so let's say from 70, so about what, 85%, let's say 85% of all the incoming missiles and drones were destroyed by the Ukrainians, according to Ukrainians, right? 30 out of 40, and then what, 27 out of 27 or something like that. And 3, we don't know yet what happened with those 3. All right, which gets us to the point that the Russians are not I don't want to say losing. They still have capabilities. They still build missiles. Now you can say, well, the frequency, slowed down. It's true, but according to the reports, and I think that's true, they are focusing more on the drones than on missiles. Because sometimes the drones are more effective in certain kind of targets, obviously missiles in other kind of targets. I'm assuming they send the Kinzhals to the more important targets where they know that the Kinzhals will not be destroyed, intercepted. They send the Calibres, which I don't think it's that efficiency of what, 30 out of 40. I just have a reservation to the hotel. No, I have a reservation, but they can do it. It's not impossible. I give it 20% that it's accurate, 30 out of 40. But that's just a gut feeling that tells me that. Regarding the drones, again, I think it's not an impossibility. It's almost impossible, 27 out of 27. If that would be the case, I think the Russians would do what? Jesus Christ, we're not going to send drones anymore. We save money. I don't know. Just saying. So, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.